I don't think I'm a natural sleepwalker. I think it was induced by that medicine they gave me at the American Sleep Study. And since Antwon was there up front and personal and see my reaction to it, he the one told me how I reacted to it. I never knew. So if I'm sleepwalking, I'm talking because I saw a video of someone having sex with me, and I say I gotta pee because I think I am asleep, but I'm not. That house looked like Bathsheba Dixon house. Either that person is little T Ray or the guy in the gray sweat. They have black fingernails. It's not polish, it's something they're born with. I know those fingernails. Either they come from Thomas, because I remember Walter having them. So, show every video, the voice, or anybody else. This is not a natural occurrence. I'm not a natural sleepwalker. But this is something Antwon cultivated. I remember talking to my therapist about it. I remember talking to my psychiatrist, who was not Edward Swanton. But Antwon's the one who told me how I reacted to taking that medication. He said I would smack myself. He said a lot of things. And I think that this started with Antwon. And unfortunately, all of it could be about Antwon. Me moving next to Marianne, because Ryan, fat boy that wear wigs, who like to sleep with comatose women, who probably ain't had a real woman in his fat, nasty ass life in ever. Yeah, I can see them because I stayed at Fred Lawson's house with Antwon for 4 months, and I couldn't tell you how Fred looked. Couldn't. 4 months I was in that man's house. Walk around his house, he had drawers and pans laying everywhere, naked somewhere in his house. I couldn't tell you what that man looked like, but he was nasty and disgusting. Antwon had a big hand in this, more than I thought. And the revelations of what's going on is like horrible. Stephanie Newman, I remember her running around telling people, whispering to people. I don't know if she just wanted to get them goat or what. But that was very interesting to see that it showed how much I discussed her. And I never knew. That is Stephanie Newman. I knew the girl for 42 years, and I never knew that. I mean, she literally hates me. I didn't see that one for 17 years, but when she got off the plane here in Baltimore, who did she run to? Me. I didn't even know she was here. Every time I encountered Stephanie, she came to me. I ain't come to her. She had an agenda. Always have, and I knew it, so I just went along with it. I didn't know she's gonna kill me eventually. I mean, you know people don't like you and hate you and blah blah blah. But I think about the 50,000 black women who are missing. Nobody looking for them. There's no police report, no nothing. And we are dying at the hands of other black people at a phenomenal rate. Why wouldn't white people think they can get away with it so easily? TikTok don't ban my motherfucking ass. You put racist shit about Negroes all the time. I heard somebody call me a nigga on here. It wasn't banned. They had a couple of thousand motherfucking views. We're being killed by black men. Narcissistic black men who think they should be entitled like white men for the toil and trouble they had over the years I'm gonna say this because I've said this in a million posts and nobody don't hear me though. I'm 53. You're 23 and he's 83. Different generations, different genders, different ideologies. Some of y'all Republicans, some of y'all Democrats, some of y'all Independents. But the one fundamental thing black people always have, besides waiting for justice, like we don't deserve it while we alive, the fact that we all have the same cause. Different generations are still talking about reparations. Different generations are talking about things that happened 60 years ago, 100 years ago. When you have Jewish people still talking about the Holocaust, because a couple of them still alive somewhere in there, and nobody could give us a need, but they need black people numbers to push the agenda. And black people can't get that. We worried about who has this, and if we indigenous to America, who the hell cares? We need to unite on every cause. Put all that division aside. Who cares? Who cares? Who light skin? Who dark skin? Who woke? Who ain't woke? Who for the cause? Who ain't for the cause? There should be one fundamental cause for black people: unity. Stop all the bullshit and the little micro bullshit and get it fucking moving. We need to unify with us for once in a lifetime in America. We'll never be able to do it. We just getting what? Good news about Emmett Till? Come on now. That girl who walked into that black girl who walked into that school 65 years ago only, are sitting at diner counters 60 years? How long has been Martin? Juneteenth? How long slavery been over? Where the hell's my 40 acres and a goddamn mule? Everybody has an agenda. Who cares if we was the first one on American land? Who cares if I got 1/10 of Negro in me? Because the one thing you cannot deny is I'm brown when you see me. So stop all that aggression, that passive aggressive. Black men don't want to take care of their kids. Black women getting tired of taking these kids and getting blamed for everything. They going to white and Asian men. They fine, but that's not what we need now. We need to unify and everything. And we don't. Now some of these people gonna be called like, oh my god, she just did a video that called action for black people. No, nigga. This is a video about injustice when we are alive as opposed to when we're not. Black people still have to wait. It is generational and we ain't got nothing done yet. Bottom line is, when are we going to give ourselves a need? So everybody have a great day in your land, in your home. And remember to love yourself first and love yourself best. And I love this brown skin my black ass is in.